QC, and he chaired the public inquiry into the Mid-Staffordshire scandal. Let's go to him now. He's there in our central London studios. Sir Robert, what are you hoping for? How can you encourage this?
Well, what's shocking is that according to the NHS staff survey, some 28% of NHS staff are afraid to speak up because of what they fear are the consequences to them. And I've got to look for methods of making sure that fear is removed. So what I want to do is to hear from all those who work in the NHS who think they have experienced good and bad practice in relation to raising concerns, and their ideas about how the system can be improved in the future, and they can do that either by writing to me or through our website.
Very interesting you say they're good experiences as well, because so often we're used to this criticism and righting wrongs. What do you hope will come out of the good experiences?
Well, it seems to me that we need to find ways of ensuring that those to whom concerns are raised welcome that and do something about it. Because 44% of NHS staff feel that if they did raise a concern, nothing would happen as a result. So people will be much more willing, it seems to me, to raise a concern if they feel something will happen. And then they obviously need to be told about that. Now, sometimes it's very difficult to raise a concern because it's an implicit criticism of colleagues and problems of that nature. So I'd like to look for ways in which people can go, perhaps not to their direct line manager, or perhaps not even within their trust, but to somewhere else with more independence if things are getting really difficult. And how that can be done, obviously, is a bit complicated, but I certainly want to look at that sort of thing as well.
And I mean, I appreciate you say there that people worry about nothing being done, so they think, what's the point of complaining or raising this point? But also, maybe even more importantly, people fear retribution. What can you do in terms of taking that fear away, that people won't lose their job or be denied promotion, for instance?
Yeah. Well, there are far too many stories out there of people who say they've suffered in this sort of way. And we need to find a way of putting a stop to that. And I need to look at ways in which those who are responsible for unjustifiably arranging for people to be inconvenienced or demoted or lose their jobs, to be held accountable for that. And I don't think that happens at the moment. We need to make sure that there isn't a legal culture which promotes conflict rather than resolution of these things. These aren't easy things to achieve, and that's why I need a lot of help, I think, from those who work in the system and know about it as to how we can make things better for it. Because if we don't do that, I'm afraid there is a danger to patients, there's a danger to the public purse, because there will be people out there who know things they are afraid to tell us, which relate to patient safety and the safety of the public purse.
Good luck with your work, Sir Robert. Thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. That's Sir Robert Francis. What do you think about what he's saying? Would you whistleblow within the NHS? Would you think that it wouldn't affect your career prospects? Do you think anything will be done about it? You can text, you can email, you can tweet at Eamon Holmes or at Sunrise Isabel as well.